everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Along with Piggy. Now we are down here in a very boring place to start an episode, at the end of the tunnel for where the villagers come down. Now, there's actually a very important reason why I'm over here. I have sent a few villagers this way, and they have gotten stuck on this activator rail. Well, not really stuck on the activator rail. For some reason, the activator rail has not been kicking the villagers out of the minecart. So what happens is, they come through this area, they get stuck in this block. Sometimes they pop out, sometimes they suffocate in the block. And they get loose, and I have to, do away with them, because they're running around like crazy. But it's driving me nuts. I'm like, what is the deal with this? It's supposed to eject mobs out of it. Now, currently I'm playing, we'll hit F3, and see in the upper left-hand corner, I'm playing Minecraft 1.8.8. There is apparently a weird glitch or a bug. Let's see, I'll hit F3 again. See how it says I'm facing north, and I'm facing south. There's a strange bug where this activator rail sometimes will not kick mobs out with the rails pointing this way. I had gone into a creative world and I had turned the rail this way, east and west, and it worked. It was kicking them out with no problem. So I'm going to try that here, and that's why I'm starting this out here. I just wanted to show you this because in a minute, all of this mechanism, I'm going to turn it that much. 90 degrees. I think it's 90 degrees. I think so. Yeah, 180 is half circle. So we're going to turn it 90 degrees. So the villagers are going to come this way. They're going to turn, get ejected out, and then get washed up to the system. And that's very important because today's episode, we're going to need to start moving some villagers around. Now, I'm going to wait till the end of the episode to move the villagers around because I need to go up to the surface. Whoa. Oh yeah, check this out. Now that I'm using Optifine again, I can see so much more the nether. I kept trying to figure out forever why it was that whenever I would come to the nether, it was so dark. And that was weird. It was like a quick sound, almost sounded like a magma cube was nearby. But anyway, apparently it's Optifine that lets you be able to see much farther. And I like this way because I don't like the shortened visual distance. Well, I don't want to go to the bird. I want to go over here to the mine shaft. But yeah, like I was saying, we need to get the villagers ready because we're going to move them. Now, not all of them, but we're going to move a fair bit because over here on the surface, that was weird. It sounded like it was raining. I'm all about the weird crazy sounds today. But let's go ahead and go up here. Oh, and it looks like I need to stuff my face with some potatoes. Getting a little hungry there. Eat a potato, and up we go. Now, like I was saying, we're going to bring the villagers up to the surface because, nighttime, so we will take this route. Because over here, something is about to get installed. Now, we do have the bunk bed room areas. Uh-oh. Check this out. Some more grass is spreading. Good. Is that all of it? Nope. We got 1, 2, 3 more blocks. Oh, and one sneaky right up underneath the bed. So, maybe one right there too. I don't know if that's going to spread. I may have to take that down just to get that to spread because I don't want that to be a dirt block. I want those to be grass. And grass takes forever. But yeah, today we are going to knock down these walls here and here. Maybe I should do it here and extend one more that way. Because I need 2 5 by 3 open areas. But I'm also going to need one more area right in here for another build. I'm going to have to really think that one over. Because once we get to cracking, we can't change it. But we're going to put something here that's going to be important. And it's going to need all those villagers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out where in the world do I want to put this. I'm going to start hollowing out the area, fix the little device down there, and then we can go get ourselves some villagers and bring them over here. Yeah. My brain shut down. I didn't know what to say. Oh, no. All right, so I'm going to get to work, and I'll bring you right back and try and figure out where this sneaky... Whoa! You guys! Y'all just stay out there. Nothing for sale. Nothing for sale that a zombie would want. Auto doors, yeah. Alright. So I'm going to get to cracking, and I'll bring you back in just a second. Alright, everybody. I have opened up the room. Let's sneak up. Let's sneak up and take a peek. Yep. Something's changed. Yeah, I went ahead and busted open the room. I kind of got ahead of myself. I kind of went a little crazy, out of control Piggy. I decided I'd go ahead. I mean, y'all have seen me do the floor. You've seen me do this pattern on the walls. So, you know, no harm, no foul. I figured y'all have seen that. So I went ahead and opened up the room and got grass where it's spreading and growing everywhere. Everything fairly lit up. We'll finalize the lighting, like I'm going to hit F3 and see how it says 10 block, 11, 10, 9, 8. What I'm going to do is go around the room and check every single floor block and make sure that we don't have anything that says 7 or below. If it does, that means it's too dark. Now, all these torches up here, they're going to go away. I got some torches over here somewhere too. Right up in here. All that's going to go away. We're going to make sure we have lighting in the floor that's going to light up the room. Just like we did over here with pistons. I love that. I love how this room is lit up and you don't see that many torches. So cool. So, but I figured I would bring you over here and show you a little bit of building in this room. For those of y'all who watched last episode, you know what I said this room was going to be. For those of you who haven't, you're just going to have to wait and find out. And you're not going to have to wait very long because we're going to start building right now. So I'm going to start placing a few blocks and let's see how long it takes before you can go have that aha moment. That moment where you're like, I've got this. I know what's going on. So 1, 2. We'll place some blocks here. That shouldn't be too difficult. It kind of makes sense. At least it does to me. We'll place these down here. And let's see, how did I do this? That, and get us some red mushrooms. Just like that. So is that starting to make sense? Is that starting to mean anything? Huh. Let's go ahead and build a little bit more, shall we? I'm going to pop these down right here. Put our stairs like this. And I'm going to go ahead and do like that. Put 2 more right here. 3 along the back, and we'll come around the front and do like that. Now I'm leaving these open for a reason. I'm going to use a really cool trick that I saw somebody use before. Her name is Yopi the Yellow, and I'm going to have a link show up on screen so you can go check out her tutorial on her channel. She has some really cool ideas for decorative, interior decorative stuff, which Piggy's not that great at. So I saw her do this trick, and I was like, this is awesome. I have to figure out a reason to do this. So we're going to place some armor stands like that and like that. And I went ahead and dyed some leather hats green because I really like green. I like the brown, how it shows up on there. And it kind of matches the room. So from here, I'm going to take, let's see, we're going to get some of this, and I will need the button. And I will also need the stairs. Okay, so 1, 2, do like that. And then we're going to make a piston pointing down and stairs like that. And then I'm going to take this button and whoop, push it and watch. Isn't that cool? It's like it glitches, or I don't know if that is considered a glitch or not, but it's like it's sticking through the block. Go and collect up all this mess. Put that there, and only me and you will ever know how that was done. So we'll do this one more time over here. And do like that. And probably y'all are like, well, Piggy, you're showing me how to do this. Why would I want to go watch Yopi's channel? Well, because there are other cool things that she does, not just this. I'm just going to do that. Whoop. There we go. And push that down. And then break it up, you guys. You're in the way. There we go. So now that we've got those down, I'm going to aim. See how when I aim at the stair, you can see like the black outline? Boop. Do like that. And do like that. And now it looks like candle placeholders. That is so cool. Now, why would we need candle placeholders? Can anybody figure it out? Can anybody guess? Do you know? Well, it's because these are tables. Yeah, I just figured I'd go and give it away. For those of y'all who haven't figured it out by now, these are tables, and this is a chow hall. This is where the villagers, miners, not villagers, where the miners, after they wake up in the morning or right before they go to bed at night, and come over and they can have a meal. And I figured these could be like, salt and pepper shakers. So, and I figured I'd do just a little bit of building on camera. But I still have some more stuff to do. I need to break up the ceiling, not all the way to the sky, just like open it up a little bit because I have a design for that. This right here is going to be like where the cashier works. And over here, I almost told you what it was going to be. I'm going to hold off and wait. I'm going to let it be a surprise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go head off camera for a few more minutes. Well, for me it'll be a few minutes. For you it'll be like instantaneous, just cutscenes. But I'm going to clear up the ceiling and get that done. I'm going to try and get me some villagers over here because we need villagers in here so they can eat. And then I'm going to get that area finished and I'll bring you back and show you the final results. So I'll meet you back over here momentarily. Alright everybody, I have flushed out quite a few villagers. The ones that were in here are now sent over to the mining barracks area. And I have up in the bird, I gave the villagers up there a whole bunch more food. So they're going to make some more villagers for me. So we'll get this thing filled back up and be able to start sorting some more. But this was that cleric that got loose. He was right here. I had this boxed in. And this guy, somehow, when he came down, he got stuck as well. So I'd already gone through and checked their trades, and their trades were kind of meh. I found some villagers with much better trades, so I decided, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and send these guys on their way because they need a meal. They need their last meal. I'll explain what that means later. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. So pretty much what I've been having to do, because I had one or two more do this, where it got loose somehow. Just push them, and there they go. Like what had happened was they ended up at the other end, and something happened, and it glitched, and it sent them back over here. And we all know that when they get over here, the activator rail kicks them out, and they get loose. So I had to re-catch them again. So more bugs to work out, more redstone shenanigans to try and get straight. But come on, sir. Come on. Now, the good thing is that so far this system has not been killing villagers. It has been kicking them out. Like I said, I had to turn it 90 degrees. The only thing that's a little frustrating is, let's see, let's get right here. Got a minecart. What? Why aren't you moving forward, sir? Just get a move on. Just go. What in the world? That was really weird. Well, we're going to stare you down. Right in the face. There's like, this is really weird. There's like extra mine guards here or something. Huh. So I'm going to have my pickaxe ready because I may have to break the rails when I hop out. Okay, that's an empty minecart. That's strange. I wonder where that came from. Huh. Maybe that's why that guy got stuck, because there was an empty minecart in there. But anyway, they were getting ejected, but they weren't. The system's not working foolproof. There's a few little flaws in the system, so I'm still going to have to work that out. But the great thing is that the majority of the villagers I've sent through here, they have made it up to the surface. They have made it up to the employment center. Come on, sir. Did you get kicked out? Woohoo! It worked. Awesome. So let's go ahead over here and we'll collect our minecarts out of the hoppers. And while that villager is swimming his way to the surface, we're going to go ahead and take a little shortcut. Go this way. Let me through the portal, please. Whoa. That always freaks me out. I guess one of these days I'll learn my lesson. When I fall in the lava, I'll finally fix that. I probably really should put like a cobble wall or something back there. Just something to keep me from falling. But we're going to make our way back over here, taking the long way to the employment office. And that's another thing I think I need to do, is set up just a few more portals. Tell you what, buddy, you stay down here and keep the mine safe. How does that sound? But I do need to set up a few more portals just so I'm not having to run around so much to get everywhere. And I got my dogs guarding my stuff. Yeah, out of the way, finally. I don't have to keep running over them and running into them. So we're going to go over here. Now, I've got this secretive rail. I guess with it being daytime, everything's safe, so I'm going to go ahead and break this open. Uh-oh. And I left all that extra rail down over by the, what was it? Oh, by the villager area. Oh, well, I'll have to get that later, too. So we're going to go over here. I do have minecart, so that's good. I think there's 2 or 3 villagers that are still in the employment office. And we're going to bring them over so they can, like I said, so they can have their last meal, because I finally got the chow hall done. Now, you're probably wondering, why last meal? Well, because these guys, remember, these were villagers that were determined to not have good trades. We'll just send that on its way, pick one up, and there you go. Let's see how many we can get out of here. I see 2 or 3 down there. One more. Are you ready to go to work, sir? You appear to be. Maybe one more. Oh, there's another. Wow, there's more in there than I thought. Uh-oh. Oh, nope. Come on out, buddy. Come on out. More. Wow, okay, so we're going to have a full house, and that's a good deal. There you go, buddy. And there's more, and I'm out of minecart, so I'm going to have to come back later and get the rest of them. But they're going to have a final meal, because after their final meal, they're going to go to work. What I'm hiring them for the iron farm. Finally, going to get some villagers into the iron farm. And that's going to be cool, because we're going to finally get some iron automated. And then I'll be able to start working on some more projects. There's a bunch of projects I've been wanting to do, but I haven't really had a chance. Where are your other buddies? Did they make it through? I wonder. Let's go ahead and plug this up, just in case night falls before... Yep. They just bounce around. I'll tell you what. Let's get them over here. Nope, you get going. We'll do that. And I'll just set that right there. And there, that'll stop them. That'll stop you. And I know you noticed that, uh-oh, I have ripped open the wall right in there. Well, we'll get to that in just a second. So, look at this. We got a mess of villagers. I got them all in here in the mess hall. They're just hanging out. They're having some, these guys are having chit-chat. I'm not sure what about, maybe they're like sharing mining secrets or something like that. Or yeah, trading secrets. That's what, they're trading secrets. I'm not trading with them, so they're trading secrets. That's what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and break this open, and I'm going to show you what the redstone in the back is about. So let's go ahead and just... Oh, that's not working. Huh, okay. What I don't want to have happen is I don't want those blocks to fall on it and set those off. Well, okay, so check this out. This is the menu for the mess hall. This is the stuff that you can get to eat. And notice that there are eight foods, or 7 foods and a drink, I should say. We got milk for drink. And there are 8 cubbies. See those little, whoop, see those dispensers up there? Okay. And notice there's no food, right? So watch this. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping, pick it up. Pick it up. Okay, so see how I stepped on that? And look, there's a fish. There's soup. There's carrots. There's potatoes. There's some milk. There's a fish. That glitched. Whoops. Oh, that's not perfect. Oh, the glass. There's supposed to be glass here I forgot to put. That's what it is. It keeps the items from going nuts. Chicken there and watermelon there. And watch this. If we don't want the stuff to despawn, we just whoop, step on there, and the stuff drops down, and then it goes back. And we'll just pick those up. So what we got going on over here is I have these pistons. Couldn't even think of what they're called. Sticky pistons. When you step on this, they retract. When you step off, they go back. And if you noticed, when they retract, there is a hopper system under here. We'll just go ahead and boop, boop, put that in there. And what it's doing is it's bringing the food all the way over to this point. That was strange. I've never noticed that redstone torches give off stuff like that. It's like it just went right out in front of me. Crazy. So, what's supposed to happen, and I haven't got this built yet, but these... See that? All the foods, they get sent over here. They're going to get put into like an item elevator. It's going to send it up in there, and a filter system's going to be up on the roof, and it's going to refilter the food all back in here. And so, whenever I need a quick snack or something like that, I can just boop, step on that, and I can go up to whichever food I want, grab some, run through here, boop, boop, and all the rest of it gets put back in the system. So, oh yeah, check this out. Here is the ceiling. I like it. It's got that rustic feeling, kind of miner's feeling, like all the stone and stuff, and I really like the way that chandelier turned out. Very basic. Got some nice shapes to it. So, this is going to be today's project. I want you to build yourself a mess hall in the miners' barracks for all the villagers and all the miners, so they got somewhere to eat, somewhere to have lunch, dinner, and breakfast, and maybe a snack. Maybe they can have a snack between. You guys keep trading secrets. Maybe if I get close enough, I can hear what you're saying. And then I'll figure out how to get better trades. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and at least one more down in there. So that's 12, and I think we need 5 for each cell. So we have enough villagers to get 2 out of 8 cells going. So we're going to finally get some iron. That is awesome. Finally get some iron, and finally get some of these other projects going, because hoppers take a lot of iron, and we need to get the tree farm finally finished, like fully automatable and fully storable and sortable and all that good stuff. So let's see. Let's go up here, see if there's any bad guys with a moon rising. Well, a full moon. Is that a full moon? I can't tell. And there they are. There's the bad guys. I love this. It's like home run. Yeah. Come here, buddy. 10 points. Well, I tell you what, I am going to go wandering around finding bad guys to smack. I'm going to see how far I can smack them. And I will see you in the next episode. Kapow! Kapow! Yeah. Whoa. Leather pants. Out of here.